Hi there, and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill. This is Fit in the Year, Road to Six Pack Abs. We'll be doing biceps today. Remember, before you work out, consult your physician. Make sure you can work out. Do more harm than good. That you're fully hydrated. That you ate something, preferably an hour beforehand, and don't try to work out right after you get done eating. At least wait 30 minutes. That you stretched, you walked around, you warmed up. We're doing a warm up right here. Get your heart rate going, get your muscles activated, get your ligaments, tendons stretched out, moving. We talk about Federal Halfway House today, and the one in particular is the Bannerman House in Wilmington. The Bannerman Place of Wilmington, I think is what it's called. It's no longer operational. I went down there a couple months ago to check it out, and it's some medevac place or something now. But when I arrived there in the summer of 2001 was the first time I went. It was lit. Lord have mercy. It was more like a frat house than it was a halfway house. So I had spent 3 years in federal prison at the time. SCI Fort Dix, New Jersey. For possession with the intent to distribute 98 keys of marijuana. Federal government deemed it. I owed them 5 years, and then we'd be scot-free. So oh shit. Don't want to do that too many times. I took the drug program, and I got 3 or 4 months of the halfway house. I didn't have enough time to get the full 6. So I didn't get any time cut off neither. I just got the halfway house. So you get there in the first double days, you don't get to do anything. You got to hang out, and it's different, folks. You know, you've been locked up. You got to follow the rules. You're on high alert. The first exercise you do should always be the one you can do the heaviest in. When you do the biceps, it's going to be the straight bar. If you're not used to doing the straight bar, it probably hurts your wrists. Go really light until you can get up to it. This thing will blast your biceps, but it's not your wrists aren't really designed to go in the position, so it creates a lot of tension that you may never had on it before. We're not even going to go over this. I'm actually getting over my back giving out on me. If you ever had that happen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, and I like to say it was lifting these weights, these heavy weights. I think right now this is 10, 20, this 40 pounds. It's kind of like a joke, really. It's my socks, tube sock. Wasn't like a big wool sock or, like one of them big ski socks or hockey socks or something. A mossy oak sock that my daughter got me for Christmas. Just bend over. As I was coming up, it's like, no, this is not happening now. It wasn't. It's that in that soul, in the soul pain. Wasn't right then. It was for like 3 little coming up. You got to bend, folks. You got to bend with your legs. You got to pick something up. You got to bend them legs all the way down. Make them thighs work. Lower back is the weakest part of the body, and we're gonna do some strengthening of that. Luckily, I've had this happen quite a few times in my life. Remember one time I was picking up my drawers. One time I was actually reaching up for an empty box. It wasn't even like a big box. It wasn't a box full of books. It was an empty box. Took me out. Just Just had me stuck, couldn't move. Help, help. The other one I was beating on the floor. Give me a cane. And you're going to be down. You already know it. And there's a lot of things. If you never had your lower back blowout on you, let me tell you some of the things that you don't know about. Go lay out on the ground. Try to get up. And concentrate on all the muscles that you use to get up, particularly your lower back. The easiest way to get up, if you like that, you got to bring your knees into your chest too. I did a lot of experimenting. Things that I've probably already done a million times. Her so bad. Sitting down to use the bathroom, and I'm not no girl. Lord have mercy. For 4 days, it was real bad. We're going to go a little bit wider. Since we got some lightweight. And it's just work a different part of your bicep, different part of your forearm. When you're coming up, breathe in. Coming down, breathe out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Trying to sit up and getting up in bed, man. There is no comfortable. You like sit down and put something behind your back, about half comfortable, but it only lasts so long. I did a couple cooking videos the best I could. You could see it. I was like, dang. I thought it'd actually be a lot worse. Because it hurt, man, and I wasn't even doing anything. That's, if you're doing something, take a little pride in the pain, but just standing there, stirring gravy or something, 275 pounds. Goddamn stirring gravy's kicking my damn tail. Tearing me up. Just tearing me up. And really, the only thing you do if you go rest. I didn't even know right. I got to check now to see if there even is a right way to rest like that. Now we get the easy curl bar. See if I was really good at editing, I could just edit all that out. Sorry about it. You know, to go to the first curl on the outside. When you're coming up, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I only do 2. I recommend when I say do 3 to 4 sets, like one's a warm up, and then do 3 that go up. We'll do some workout. I try to get a workout partner in here. I can take anybody off the street and make them a beast. I don't care what you look like. If you as skinny as a rail or as big as a house, can get you where you need to be. You just got to put in the work, man. you'll see. You can go back. I got the beginning, November 1st, 40 and fat. 40, 47 this year. We're trying to get six pack. Yeah, I tell you what, we're not doing bad, and on a good pace. We're on a good pace. Can't have too many more setbacks though. Damn. Have plenty of setbacks, man. Ain't nothing like, I don't care what you hurt, your shoulder, your neck, your knee, your arm, but your lower back, it's gonna get you out. And we're gonna work. We're about to work it. We're about to really do some work on it. And I don't really have the, like, I want the Roman chair, the hyperextension where your legs are pressed. I'll figure out a way to make it. And you come up like this, you bring your upper half up. Devastating for your lower back. And I recommend if you don't do nothing else, do that. And you can do it laying down, but you don't get that full range of motion. And I can hang off of anything. Maybe do some 21s on the inside. Let's go back to the halfway house, man. So, the rules. You get 1 hour rec a day. You got to say where you're going, and they give you a little pass. But they ain't check if you went there. If they did, it might ask you for a receipt. So what you do, you haul ass as fast as you can get there. Buy something. Say you hung out the whole time. There was all kind of ways to break them rules, and I knew them all fast. The people that was there when I got there, I would be there a couple months. They would only be there a couple days. There came a time where I was the only guy in the halfway house. Like 3 girls. And then within like 2 weeks, there was 16. So you had to go out and find a job, and you would get all day, and you had to come back with proof of that. But I don't know if that necessarily always checked. But you had to get a job. That was the requirement. Once you got a job, you had to get them 25% of the pay, of the gross. They gave you a urinalysis test, a pee test. You had to pee in the cup at least once a week. I had to do it twice. They called me a high risk, though I never got caught. I don't know why they called me high risk. Probably because I got caught with a bunch of pot, but I never got caught busted with a dirty UA. Not there, and not then. So you had to get them 25%, and then you could get you get a pass. You get weekend passes after a while. I never took a weekend pass. I never got a furlough. I never went out for shit. I didn't do none of that stuff. It was too much of a headache for me. They're always calling. They might show up. You know, it like a babysitter, man. I wasn't into all that. So I did 5 years in federal prison. I never got a visit. Nobody. You don't know who came to visit me? Nobody. Because you have to get a visiting form sent to you from me, and nobody ever got one. There is no ifs, ands, buts, or about it. You can't go up to a federal prison and say, hey, I want to go see Uncle Bill. And they was like, did he send you a visiting form? No. Because they got to check you out. I'm not going through that. You got to go there, and you know they might have to search you down and stuff. Cause see, they don't think you're just coming there to visit me. They got to think you coming there to bring me some dope, a weapon, drug, or the same thing as dope, information to get somebody killed in there. I mean, you don't. There's a lot of things you might not think about just going into a prison. So you got family members messing up. That's what you're gonna have to go through. Just go look at him and say, hey, you know what, man, you had a good run doing all this shit. You need to damn stop. I'm not coming to see you. It's a hassle. And then, oh man, could you bring me some Percocets? Could you bring me some weed? Could you bring me some money? Can you bring me this? And if you get caught bringing shit into a jail or a prison, a halfway house, they got a bed for you too. And you might get a longer sentence than them. Think about that shit. Dumb. That's why crime just don't pay. You can get away with it, but if you get caught, it don't pay. Folks, we smoking weed right in front of the place. On the side of the place. There's girls shooting heroin. There's dudes. Okay, so when you walk into the halfway house, when you open the door, it's an open area, and you see this eating area. You can tell it's an eating area because it's got tables and chairs. And right in front of it, and you see two. It is like an office space building. You can see two sides. You can tell it's two hallways. It goes to two doors. One says men and one says women. Looks like it's about to go to the bathroom or something. Like a gym. I think it probably was an old gym at one time, and they put a wall through it. Old what you call it? Old weight room. So going up, guys sneaking up under the thing because it had a big glass partition, but at the bottom it was wood. Guys sneaking late at night, going across in the thing because they didn't have no cameras, sneaking over into women. The women never snuck over into the men. But it was a few dudes snuck over to the women. Got high every day. I mean, I smoke weed every day. There, at work, on the way to work, on the way home from work. And I drank a lot of water and vinegar. So it was like, I'm going to be time to piss. I had that cover. It'd be pure water. I could drink it. I mean, I could literally drink it. Wouldn't even faze me. Seriously. And put this down right quick. Excuse me. I got my old job, Bojangles, back. But it was a new company. It was actually corporate. It wasn't Tan's Bojangles like I used to be working for. So this was the first time. We're gonna go to the last time. So you have to adjust to it. But on the weekends, your family could come. Now, I did have that happen. My sister would come down, and I would give her food and all the other stuff. They gave you for that 25% that paid for the food in your housing. And so for breakfast, you had a choice of like cereals, or you can get like a muffin, something like that. Something like you might see at one of those continental breakfasts, but only not the hot stuff, the cold stuff. And then for lunch, they would have canned goods like raviolis, spaghetti and meatballs, an array of canned goods and stuff like that you can eat from. You can get two of those. And then for dinner, they actually catered. Somebody came in and they brought something like you would get at the hospital food. It was all right. We're going to do some bicep curls. As a matter of fact, this was in downtown Wilmington, like right at like 6th Street in Princess or something. And there's a pretty good homeless population out there. This is a bicep curl, so you're going to twist when you come up. The objective is you should be able to see the back of my palm. Now there's another one where you could come out and it's a 45-degree angle and it'll target a different part of your bicep. See how my arm's out like this, so my palm is not in front of me. But that's better suited for doing it on the incline bench. We're going to target this part of the bicep. But we used to have the homeless guys come out there, and they would get the trays. You feel bad for them and stuff. Well, it smelled like alcohol. It was this one old white dude. My mama had got me some old Kmart shoes, and I had already bought some fancy stuff, and I just wasn't no way in hell I was ever going to wear them anyway. And that's the one thing I spend. I say it ain't even about brands and none. I spend good money on my feet because it's something that I walk on my feet a lot, and it pays to know what's good for your feet, not because your feet also affects your lower back. But they were a nice pick. Make sure you stay hydrated. And a couple pair of pants. And I was way bigger than this dude, but I thought the shoes might be a close match. So I had asked him if he wanted them, and he said yeah. He was probably like 65. He had real white hair, long and stringy. Had a little limp. He probably weighed about 90 pounds. He was real skinny. His pants were kind of bigger, had them all bunched up, and he came over on the side of the halfway house and sat up on this little block thing they had there, and oh God, he went to take his damn shoe off, folks, and I didn't even think this was possible. The shoe, when he went like this, the whole top of the shoe came off. The whole damn top, like, and all you seen his foot. He ain't had no socks on. No, the toes was cut. He didn't have no hole. Where his toes was, it was gone. So all this was socked. Like a tube sock, but his toes, the toes was gone. Like maybe he might have, I don't know what the hell he did with it. His toes was hanging out on one shoe. I was like, oh damn! I swear to God, now if you think about it, like you can't pull what he just, you can't get it around the sole, so he got to take the sole. The sole didn't fall off. You understand what I'm saying, folks? If I take the top of your shoe off and your foot isn't on the ground, his foot wasn't on the ground. Man, let's see if I can find a shoe over here. Find a sandal. But if you take the top of a two-piece shoe and you pull the top off, the sole should have fell off. The damn sole was good, like it was stuck to his foot. Like he must have never took his shoe off for months. Look dead at me. He's trying to pull the damn sole off his shoe, folks. Off his foot. It's not even attached. The damn shoe's up past. It's not even attached to anything. He goes, you got a butter knife? Oh, God. That's what happened. He had to take a damn butter knife, and it's sad. I laughed. He had to pry the damn sole of that shoe off of his foot, and then took the top of the shoe off his foot. Crazy as that. The bottom of his foot was black as hell. I thought it was gangrene. I thought his damn feet. It ain't nothing I could do anyway. His foot was black as hell at the bottom. Looked like, I'm in North Carolina, like a real Tar Heel. Black as hell. Been #1 fan. UNC. It was so black. I had some socks for him. He changed right there. A couple of times he come over to the halfway house pissed. Just a big urine spot right there. We're gonna do some hammer curl. Oh God. I am gonna be honest with you. I laughed so hard. I mean, it's a sad situation, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I've been gave this dude probably like 100 meals, and gave him all kind of other stuff too. I didn't only give him the meals. I worked at Bojangles. Shit, you don't think I didn't eat? I brought Bojangles home. A lot of it. Everybody loved me. I ended up going to the halfway house 3 times. One time, first time when I got out of prison, second time was a violation, and the third time was the last time I got out of prison. Each time sucked for a different reason, and each time it got worse too. It got way worse. There's a whole lot of stories. But we'll talk about the last day. I was looking for some weed, man, and I had 17 days left. 17 days, and I would be free and clear of the United States government, the Department of the Bureau of Prisons. No supervised release, no probation, nobody to ever tell me shit unless I got in trouble again. I'm done with this. I'm scot-free. 17 days to the door. Can't even get in trouble anymore unless I get a new charge. If I get in trouble, I still got 17 days. I'm at the federal halfway house. I'm working at Bojangles. I think I only had one job at the time. Most of the time at the halfway house, I had at least 2. I'm so glad my back's better. When you're coming up is when you breathe in. Breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Don't swing the weight. Control it. If it's too heavy, get lighter weight. If it's too light, try heavy weight. And eventually, no matter if you light or heavy, if you go light and you keep working out, you eat and sleep right, you keep trying it, always it'll get heavier. Promise you. Seen little skinny people. Big. Worked hard. So I had called around, and there's probably 10,000 people around the area that I'm at that I can find them from. I just don't know who they are. But I'm looking for them, but I don't find them. That's what the bottom line is. Probably made about 60 calls too. Plenty of money and can't get what I want. Wasn't a lot of people to have. It was like 6 people. It was early. I had got up. Maybe because people were going to work or something. I was gonna go and act like I was gonna go. I was gonna apply to go get a pass so I could go get another job. So I must have had the day off because that's what I was gonna do. And I was getting ready to get ready, and my buddy had brought me a pair of jeans that I ain't seen in a long time. It was a pair of Jinkos. They had bell bottoms at the bottom. If you ain't never heard it, they're real popular. But it had the reflector stripe on the side. Real shiny ass reflector. I think they were actually like my brothers too. But I confiscated them shits. And they fit me perfect. It felt good. So I went to put them on. I hadn't even seen these jeans in about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Reached in the pocket. Felt like there's something in there. I pulled out some lint. And in that lint was some weed. There wasn't a lot, but it felt like there was some. So I kept just emptying out the pocket. And it was I know I at least had enough for a joint, but I ain't had no papers or nothing. Normally I smoke out of a bowl, and you can't just have that shit in the thing in the house. So I think what I actually did, I had like a little piece of aluminum foil that I just threw away, and I was out of that. And they didn't have the toilet paper. They didn't have the tube kind, which was a good thing. They had the kind that had it didn't have a thing, but it had the paper on the outside, and you could take that paper and you could use it. You could smoke weed with it if you didn't know that you can, or tobacco, whatever you smoke. You're looking for a paper and you happen to have that, it works good. And I knew that, and I knew there was a new roll in there, so that's what I did. And you couldn't go out till 7 or 8 o'clock, whenever the shift changed. I can't remember now, but it was a couple hours before then, and I wanted to get high. Now I just found some weed. I'm getting ready to get right, wake and bake. You know what I mean? I was I was like 28 at the time. And this is almost 20 years ago. This is just, like I said, it's like 2024. 17 days to go and free. I go in the bathroom, roll the weed up, and they always say, I never tried this shit. It'll be the first and last and only time I'm ever going to do it. But they say, blow the shit up in the fart vent. That's how they don't really have fart vents in county jail or in prison. But places that I've been to where they did have that, you can see dudes all the time blowing it in too. But those county jails and prison toilets, they're different, especially those stainless steel ones that have the sink on it. When you flush that thing and you're sitting on it, and you have to, because every time you shit, you flush, 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 put some water on that shit, flush, flush. That water flushes so hard, it can suck your soul out. You not touch it. There's just some things in life you should just never. There's no reason to have that fucking information, man. Like knowing what that stainless steel toilet in the jail feels like. And you'll see dudes wash their clothes out of it, or store their milk to keep it cold, or I never did none of that stuff. Straight up, I never did. A lot of things that most people did. I got $300 sent to me in 5 years. Can you make it on that? One more. So there's one dude in there, and the dude that's in there, I've actually been in the halfway house with him before. It's his second time. It's my third. I've seen a lot of dudes coming back and forth to prison. A lot of dudes coming back and forth to the halfway house. Straight up, revolving door. I'm so glad to get the hell out of it. Because you can stay in it forever. You can stay in it forever. Damn, if I was. I'm in there smoking. I'm staying up on the toilet bowl. Fucking smoke everywhere. I'm high as hell. My eyes are so red. I'm gonna keep it real with you, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I want to go take a shower. Mind you, I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go try to go fill out some applications, maybe hang out, make some phone calls. I have all day to try to find some bud. Now I found a bud. We good to go. Now we can just go hang out. Maybe find another job for 2 weeks. Could be forever job, but probably wasn't going to get no job anyway. Was going out to have fun. I leave the bathroom. I go to take a shower. I'm in there playing with myself. The the halfway house worker. I forget what they call them. I call them babysitter. The halfway house babysitter. She was a real pretty girl. She was like, "Hey, Uncle Bill, you in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "You need to come out here immediately." I said, "Oh no, I'm in here taking a shower." She goes, "No, you need to come out right now." I said, "I'm coming. I'll be coming out in a minute. I'm coming. Hold on. I'll be coming." I said about 6, 7 times. She just kept going. I'm in there. I don't want to hear this thing while I'm doing this. You know what I mean? But she kept going on. Then I just pictured it was her and it helped out, and I got done faster. That's how your boy does. Anyway, so I come out of the bathroom now, and out of the shower, and I got a towel on. Folks, my locker, it's all my stuff, and I had baseball cards. look, 28 years old, grown ass man, just did 4.5 years in federal prison, and I got baseball cards, Transformers, all my clothes. What else I got out there? All my stuff, my workout stuff, all my work things. I mean, like 20 feet of my stuff came out of my locker. It had the big wall locker, the two-door garage lockers that you see the military have. That's what you had. All over the place, man. Where's the weed at? Where's the weed at? It's either one of you two is smoking weed. I said it wasn't him. There ain't no reason for him to get in trouble for my shit. He was a good dude too, man. Like I said, it was his second time, so I already did a bit with him. I liked him since the first day I met him. And look, he didn't even say shit. It wasn't even like he was like, "Yo, dog, fast out." He didn't say nothing. I ain't even sure he would have said it. He didn't know anything. He was asleep. He was sleeping. It literally had to wake him up. I could still smell it. My eyes were so red. I never got to the Visine. My eyes were so red, folks. Like they was painted red. It was so red. It had been a while since I smoked. It was some of that real good bud too. And it had been in my pocket for 4 days. I don't know if that does anything to anything. I was lit up to the world. I felt good. I didn't even care I was in trouble. And I knew I was in trouble. I knew I was in trouble too. And I was like probably out of the shower 5 minutes. Matter of fact, I was just standing there in their towel looking at my stuff, wondering, damn, I was gonna wear something. I don't even see it now. Dogs came in. They brought the U.S. Marshals in there. No, they brought the New Hanover County Sheriff's Department. All this stuff should be public record too, anyway. But they came in there with the dogs. They searched my shit up and down, man. Searched the whole place. And look, that was horrible because if somebody else that got busted because my shit was in there, man, that would have been messed up. I would feel bad for that. But luckily, nobody had no illegal shit in there. Or at least the dogs didn't find it anyway. Sure didn't find it in my shit. And they didn't even let me put no clothes on, man. They made me go out and wait up in the thing. And the director came in, and I remember the first time anybody had failed a piss, not a failed a piss test. But that's what's going to actually, because they couldn't prove that I smoked. They didn't have a possession charge or anything, and they didn't charge me with anything. They actually charged me with a violation with a dirty urine, and I refused that. I said, man, there ain't no reason for me for somebody else watch. Do you like somebody? Do you like when you go to the bathroom with somebody looking at you? Male, and if you a female, they're gonna be looking. You know, you think you sitting down. I mean, they're gonna be like this on you. Got mirrors everywhere. You ever see yourself pee before? I'm serious, man. Like have mirrors here, 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 here. You might have a dude here, or dude here. I I have sat in this position right here with a cup, not like this, with a cup, ding ding in the cup. 30 damn minutes, people. Turn the water on, flush the toilet, sing the damn national anthem. Quit. God have mercy. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Hundreds of times, man. This would be the last one. This would be the last one. Went in there. Failed. They failed it. But 2 hours later, United States Marshals came. I already knew it. Handcuffed me, took me to New Hanover County Jail for the next, I think it was 16, 17 days. When I got there, though, I was so high. But for 17 days, man, I forgot how bad county jail sucked. No matter how many times you go to one, no matter how many days you've done, no matter how many years you've done, no matter who you know or what you could get, jail sucks. Prison sucks. And if you're not making damn $10,000 a day and you're not gonna get nothing but less than 5 years, and you most people don't wait, so you're gonna be willing to risk your family. that's what you risking everything for you. Risking just the comprehension ain't there. If you thinking doing something bad is a good investment that has the potential to take you to prison, you willing to give it all up. Everything you got right now. All your cars, all your houses, your girls, your guys, your family, your kids. That's what I tell people. Now just look at them and tell them, hey, I love you, but I want to go to jail. I want to go to prison. And if you're in a situation, I have girls call me. They don't call me. They send me messages. Yeah, my husband, my boyfriend's a drug dealer. I can't seem to escape it. What do I need to do? What, you love him? Find a way to get him to quit. You don't have to leave him. You just gotta get him to stop. And there's a lot of reasons why people will stop. Don't let it be jail and prison. Let it be the choice. Let it be your family. Let it be the right thing to do. Do it for your mom. Do it for your dad. Do it for your kids. Do it because you don't want to go to fucking jail. Period. But once you get behind that door, it's nice to have money. Money will help you out. It's nice to have clout, power, position. People know you. You run shit. That's nice. You're in fucking jail. You're gonna be king dingaling in fucking jail. In jail. Or in prison. Now hopefully with a date. You know what a date is, folks? That's the date that you get out of jail. That's the date you get out of prison. I've seen a lot of them. Or they just might as well put never. Or they put life. Or they put life plus 99 years. Like, how the hell do you give somebody more than that? Or you get 1,000 years. It's 1,000 years. How in the hell you work that out into an equation? That was just pretty dumb, man. I didn't have to smoke that weed in there. The reality was 2 hours, and I've just been able to walk around downtown Wilmington and check out the damn Cape Fear River. You know, done anything. I made a, and I put myself in a position that I had to go to damn county jail. Because as much as the halfway house sucks, nothing sucks worse than county jail. I don't give a, I say, could be a house of animals. Some of them people are human in there. And you're taking a chance, man. And that's what this is about. It's not talking about taking a chance. But you know, they say that New Year and all that, man. It's February. It's a good day to get right. Every day is a good day to do the right thing by you, yourself, and everybody else. It starts with you. And if you're a part of it, you can get in trouble too. And if you're big enough, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at him to come at you, and they're gonna come at you to come at him. Where do you want to be? Because any way you look at it, you're gonna be the butt crack. You always have to make choices, but if you ain't doing that wrong, you really ain't got nothing to worry about. That's a whole lot better than dealing with the bull. I'm telling you folks, it's not worth it. The halfway house is way better than prison. I recommend it if you plan on going. If you know people that are in there, it's a way to get some free. I don't recommend doing all the legal stuff that I did and gave the advice to do. I don't know how I would react if I had to do it again, because I don't plan on ever doing it again. So the right thing to do is always the right thing to do. The best advice I got for you. Hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Peace.